In a world where loud voices and flashy behaviors often take center stage, the quiet, deliberate approach of Stoicism provides a refreshing and powerful alternative. Imagine navigating your daily life with an unshakable sense of calm, composure, and strategic wisdom. Instead of engaging in the chaos and noise, you silently steer your way to success and influence, standing apart not through words, but through thoughtful actions and unyielding self-mastery. This video explores 7 transformative Stoic principles, drawn from the timeless teachings of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, that allow you to outsmart others by mastering your mind and your emotions. At its core, Stoicism is about simplicity, control, and alignment with your values. By adopting these principles, you learn to filter out the noise and distractions of modern life and focus on what truly matters. These timeless ideas not only help you build mental resilience, but also allow you to approach challenges and opportunities with clarity and purpose. Whether you're navigating a difficult workplace situation, dealing with interpersonal conflicts, or simply trying to excel in your personal goals, Stoicism provides tools to approach every scenario with calm confidence. In this video, we'll journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy, uncovering 5 actionable strategies that will elevate your ability to navigate life's complexities without speaking a word. Each principle offers a pathway to build inner strength, cultivate quiet confidence, and respond to life's challenges with wisdom and composure. These secrets are not about dominating others or gaining attention. They are about mastering yourself in a way that naturally inspires respect and admiration. As we explore these teachings, you'll discover how to adopt a steady, intentional approach to life that allows you to outthink, outmaneuver, and ultimately outshine those around you, without the need for loudness or theatrics. Let's begin by unlocking the first of these Stoic secrets, and see how focusing on what you can control transforms the way you live and succeed. 1. Regain control. The foundation of Stoic mastery begins with focusing on what you can control, a concept that serves as both a guiding principle and a powerful tool for navigating life's complexities. The ancient Stoics understood that much of our stress and frustration stems from fixating on things outside of our influence, the behavior of others, unexpected events, or even societal trends. Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's greatest thinkers, reminds us in his Meditations that we have power over our mind, not outside events. This realization is the gateway to mental clarity and emotional resilience. When you direct your energy solely toward what you can control, your thoughts, choices, and actions, you liberate yourself from the chaos of external distractions. Instead of reacting impulsively to situations you can't change, you gain the mental space to act deliberately and with purpose. Imagine a storm raging around you. While others panic and flail, your calm focus allows you to steer your ship with precision. This mindset not only helps you make better decisions, but also sets you apart as a steady, reliable presence, quietly outsmarting those who waste their energy battling forces beyond their reach. The application of this principle can start with something as simple as a daily reflection. Each morning, take a moment to identify the aspects of your day that are within your control. For instance, if you're approaching a high-stakes meeting, you can't dictate how others will respond or the outcome of the discussion. However, you can prepare thoroughly, refine your arguments, and approach the situation with a composed mindset. Over time, this practice builds a habit of focusing your efforts where they matter most, reducing stress and increasing your effectiveness. By embracing this Stoic principle, you cultivate a laser-like focus that not only anchors you in challenging situations, but also positions you a step ahead of others. While they squander their energy fretting over uncontrollable variables, you remain composed, making decisions grounded in logic and self-awareness. This approach isn't just about efficiency, it's about empowerment. It transforms you into someone who radiates calm and quiet confidence, inspiring others even without saying a word. 2. Embrace challenges as tools for growth. Adversity is an inevitable part of life, but it's how we face it that shapes our character and sets us apart from others. Stoicism offers a transformative perspective on challenges, teaching us that obstacles are not insurmountable roadblocks, but valuable opportunities for growth. This principle, beautifully summarized by Marcus Aurelius in his iconic quote, "What stands in the way becomes the way," reminds us that adversity is not just something to endure, but a tool to harness. By embracing this mindset, we can transform setbacks into stepping stones, using each obstacle to sharpen our resilience and problem-solving skills. Imagine facing a tough project at work or a personal failure. While it's natural to feel frustrated or defeated, Stoicism encourages us to reframe these experiences. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, we should ask, "What can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger?" This mental pivot turns difficulties into mental workouts. Just as muscles grow stronger through resistance, our minds and character grow stronger when we actively engage with challenges rather than avoid them. Over time, this practice builds a sense of unshakable confidence. You're not just surviving adversity, you're using it as fuel to propel yourself forward, while others might crumble under similar pressure. This principle finds a vivid illustration in the story of Thomas Edison. When a devastating fire consumed his laboratory, destroying years of work, Edison didn't wallow in despair. Instead, he famously remarked, "Thank goodness all our mistakes were burned up. Now we can start fresh." This resilient mindset exemplifies the Stoic approach, viewing setbacks not as endings, but as opportunities to rebuild with greater clarity and purpose. His response wasn't about denial, but about recognizing that growth often arises from loss and struggle. To fully adopt this Stoic mindset, take a moment to pause when faced with difficulty. Reflect on how the situation can contribute to your personal growth. Journaling can be a particularly effective tool here, allowing you to process the lessons embedded in life's hardships and track your progress over time. This practice not only deepens your understanding of challenges, but also provides a clear record of how far you've come. When you embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, you cultivate a calm and calculated response to adversity that others can't help but admire. While they might be bogged down by frustration or self-pity, your ability to see difficulties as tools for development quietly sets you apart. This is how Stoicism equips you to outsmart and outlast others, not by avoiding the storm but by learning to dance in the rain. 3. Silence the ego and lead with humility. Humility, often overshadowed in a world that glorifies self-promotion, holds immense quiet power. The Stoics viewed ego as one of the greatest obstacles to personal growth, wisdom, and meaningful connections. When we allow our ego to dominate, it clouds our judgment, drives impulsive actions, and leads us to seek validation in ways that undermine genuine respect. Humility, on the other hand, allows us to see the world with clarity, respond to challenges thoughtfully, and lead with quiet strength. The Stoics teach that humility isn't about diminishing oneself, but rather about understanding our true place in the world. As Epictetus wisely pointed out, it is impossible to learn that which one thinks one already knows. This simple truth underscores the importance of silencing the ego to make space for growth. A person consumed by their ego often feels the need to boast, interrupt, or dominate conversations. In contrast, the humble individual listens actively, learns continuously, and acts with deliberate wisdom. By embodying this principle, you naturally stand apart, not because you demand attention, but because your presence exudes strength and reliability. Imagine a workplace scenario where a meeting turns chaotic as participants vie for attention, each eager to assert their opinions. The Stoic approach in this situation is to remain composed, resist the urge to interrupt, and focus instead on listening. By doing so, you not only absorb valuable information, but also position yourself as someone who values the input of others. Asking thoughtful questions further demonstrates your understanding and allows you to guide the conversation subtly. This quiet, measured approach often speaks louder than the noise of ego-driven arguments, leaving a lasting impression on your peers. One of the most compelling aspects of leading with humility is that it fosters trust and deepens connections. People are naturally drawn to those who act without pretense, who show empathy, and who prioritize collective success over personal glory. These traits, rooted in humility, are essential for anyone aspiring to influence others positively and effectively. The respect you earn by silencing your ego and leading with quiet confidence isn't fleeting. It's built on a foundation of authenticity and thoughtfulness. To practice this principle, consider pausing before speaking in any situation. Ask yourself, am I contributing meaningfully, or is this my ego seeking attention? Over time, this habit of reflection rewires your approach to communication and decision-making. Silence becomes not a sign of passivity, but a testament to your self-control and awareness. Ultimately, humility enables you to lead not by proclamation, but by example. As you focus less on proving your worth and more on embodying your values, you naturally command respect. This kind of leadership, grounded, steady, and thoughtful, allows you to quietly outsmart the arrogance of others. It's not about outshining everyone else in the room, but about illuminating a path that others want to follow. 4. Master the practice of negative visualization. Negative visualization, a hallmark of Stoic philosophy, is a counterintuitive yet profoundly effective practice. While many modern approaches to self-improvement encourage focusing solely on positive outcomes, Stoicism embraces the idea of preparing for life's uncertainties by confronting potential adversities head-on, mentally. This is not an exercise in pessimism, but in fortification. By imagining worst-case scenarios, you build emotional resilience, reduce anxiety about the unknown, and foster gratitude for the present moment. The essence of negative visualization lies in rehearsing potential difficulties to prepare for them without fear. For instance, if you're tackling a high-stakes project at work, consider the possibility of failure. The deadline might be missed, the outcome might fall short, or unforeseen obstacles might arise. Instead of succumbing to dread, use these visualizations to strategize your response. By envisioning these challenges in advance, you cultivate a sense of calm readiness. If the worst does happen, it won't catch you off guard. And if it doesn't, you'll be left with an even greater appreciation for success. This practice has deep roots in Stoic writings. Seneca, one of Stoicism's most revered thinkers, advised, rehearse them in your mind. Exile, torture, war, shipwreck. All the turns of our human lot should be before our eyes. For the Stoics, imagining life's potential hardships was not about inviting negativity, but about mastering fear. When you regularly picture adversity, its power over you diminishes, and you're better equipped to face it with composure. To incorporate this practice into your life, set aside a few minutes each week for reflection. Choose a specific scenario, perhaps an important meeting, a challenging conversation, or even a broader life event like financial instability. Picture the situation unfolding in the worst possible way, step by step. Then, shift your focus to how you would respond. What resources, strengths, or strategies could you draw upon to navigate it? This mental exercise not only helps you prepare for challenges, but also provides clarity about your own capacity to overcome them. Negative visualization also cultivates gratitude, a subtle but profound side effect of the practice. By imagining life without the people, comforts, or circumstances you currently enjoy, you begin to appreciate them more deeply. This perspective shift encourages a sense of presence and contentment, even in the face of life's inevitable struggles. Ultimately, mastering negative visualization enables you to approach life with a calm, composed mindset. It's not about expecting the worst, but about ensuring you're prepared for it. By practicing this Stoic exercise, you become someone who thrives amidst uncertainty, quietly outsmarting those who are paralyzed by fear of the unknown. While others falter in the face of adversity, your steady resilience shines through, marking you as someone who leads with grace and quiet strength. 5. Detach from the opinions of others. In a world where we are constantly bombarded by external opinions, the Stoic principle of detaching from the judgment of others offers a powerful tool for personal freedom. Too often, we allow the approval or disapproval of those around us to guide our decisions, shaping our actions in ways that may not align with our true values. This constant seeking of validation can lead to anxiety, self-doubt, and a lack of authenticity. However, the Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, encourage us to find our sense of worth not in the shifting opinions of others, but in our own inner judgment. True freedom, they teach, comes from the ability to stand firm in our beliefs, regardless of external praise or criticism. When we detach from the need for external validation, we create space for a more grounded and authentic self. This practice doesn't mean disregarding all feedback, but rather evaluating it against our core values. The opinions of others, whether positive or negative, become less significant when we focus on what truly matters to us. By embracing this Stoic principle, we begin to build inner strength, which naturally leads to a form of quiet confidence. This confidence doesn't rely on approval from others, but stems from a deep-seated understanding of our own worth. Such a mindset is magnetic. Others are drawn to individuals who are self-assured and authentic, rather than those who are swayed by every passing opinion. Consider leaders like Steve Jobs, who famously resisted the temptation to seek universal approval. Jobs was known for his unwavering focus on his vision, even when it contradicted the mainstream or received criticism. His detachment from external validation allowed him to innovate without fear of failure or rejection. This Stoic-like detachment enabled him to think outside the box, pursue bold ideas, and ultimately change the world with groundbreaking products. Jobs' example shows how freeing it can be to rely on your own judgment rather than being tethered to the opinions of others. To practice detachment, start by observing how you react to feedback, whether it's praise or criticism. The next time someone comments on your work, reflect on whether their opinion aligns with your values and goals. If it doesn't, release it. Your sense of self-worth should never depend on the fleeting approval of others. Instead, cultivate a strong internal compass that guides your actions and decisions. Over time, this detachment fosters greater resilience and empowers you to navigate life with greater clarity and purpose. By embracing this Stoic principle of detachment, you'll not only reduce the stress and anxiety that come with seeking validation, but also develop a more authentic and confident approach to life. You'll find that the more you let go of the need for external approval, the more you become in tune with your true self. This quiet strength will give you the ability to outsmart others who remain trapped in the cycle of seeking external validation, positioning you as someone who leads with integrity and purpose. Conclusion. As we conclude this exploration of Stoic secrets to outsmarting the world without saying a word, it becomes clear that the true power of Stoicism lies not in loud declarations, but in quiet mastery. By focusing on what you can control, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth, leading with humility, practicing negative visualization, and detaching from the opinions of others, you create a mindset that is unshakable, composed, and strategically equipped to navigate life's complexities. These Stoic principles empower you to rise above the noise, offering a pathway to deeper self-awareness, resilience, and authentic leadership. In a world where many are quick to speak and act impulsively, those who embody these Stoic virtues often find themselves quietly outsmarting the competition. The ability to respond thoughtfully, remain grounded under pressure, and stay true to one's values creates a powerful foundation for success, both in personal and professional realms. So, as you move forward, take these Stoic teachings to heart and integrate them into your life. The more you practice them, the more naturally they will shape your mindset, allowing you to lead with quiet strength and gain the respect of others. Remember, the path to wisdom and success isn't always loud. It's often found in the stillness of self-mastery and thoughtful action. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the Stoic secrets to outsmarting the world. May these principles guide you as you navigate life with purpose and clarity. Goodbye for now, and take care as you apply these timeless lessons to your everyday life.